Well, good evening, YouTube. It's like 5:45 when I'm recording this. We'll say evening. This is your Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. I miss my kids, McCabe. I don't know, I felt like sharing it. I was just overwhelmed. I was driving home from work. For 10 years, I raised a family of 6. My oldest son didn't live with me full time. He did for about a year, which is amazing back then. So 5 kids daily. I changed diapers. I did everything. I did all the dad stuff as much as I possibly could. About 4 years ago, me and my ex split up, and we actually tried to live together for a while. I moved out for a bit, moved back in, and we just tried to make it work financially and for the for the family. And last year, I had to go. I was making mistakes in my own personal life, and it just wasn't good for anybody. It wasn't good for her. It wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for the kids in the end, which is something, you think you do something like that, you think it's better for the kids, but the inconsistency of it all was not good for the kids. Anyways, I didn't want to get into the entire story, but I felt like some background was needed. But I don't know, man. I try to keep busy. I try to just keep moving. I do get to see them. Like I see them every day off that I have, essentially. So I do get to see them, but it's not the same. And I don't know, man. I was driving home from work and I was like, dude, I wish I was going home to my kids. Like, fuck, it's hard, man. It's so hard for any parents that don't live with their kids on a daily basis. My heart goes out to you. It's the oddest curveball. I don't know. Curveball, unexpected, hardest thing to deal with. And I'll speak to single fathers. I guess mothers too. I don't want to exclude mothers, but I guess I've seen it more with fathers, because usually the mom keeps the kids at the house. Just makes sense. That's just the way she goes. Not everybody, of course. There's some other some variants out there. But anyways, but yeah, the dad moves out. Unless you got, a good base, unless, I was a paycheck to paycheck guy. So if you're living like that, you move out, it's usually not great. And then if you had any type of addiction issues, or if you like to have a few beers sometimes, or yada yada, you can fall into that so quick and so fast. It's, I've seen it take down a lot of guys, right? And maybe some are just, it's a weak, it is weak, and it's not an excuse, but it's I can see how easy it is to do so, right? If you're used to being an everyday dad, you go to work, you come home, you spend time with your kids, go to work, you come home, you spend time with your kids, and you have that responsibility. When that is gone, and you don't know what to do, especially if you're not, doing well mentally with the breakup or whatever, easy to turn to a bottle or a drug of any of your choosing. And the problem with that is if you don't have any self-control, it can be a slippery slope, right? You go for a couple of beers on a Tuesday, and then next thing you know, you're drinking every day, or now you're doing coke at 40. Like it can get crazy in a hurry. I'm so thankful that I didn't fall completely into that. Like I did do some of that, and I did end up in rehab, and thank God, and it saved my life. And I'm not there right now. That's not, I was just having a moment. I was like, man, I fucking wish I was going home. Those kids are so happy, And that's the thing. Single moms or stay-at-home moms, it's tough, right? The moms are home all day with the kids, right? And the kids could care less. And dad comes home and like, Daddy's here. Oh man. It's not the mom's fault, you know what I mean? It's just the way she goes. They miss you more because you're not there, right? If you're with mom all the time, you're like, they're all sick of each other. But anyways, I don't know. I just had a moment driving home from work where I was like, my God, I miss that, man. I miss it so much. And you got to make the best of it. That's where I'm at in life now. Like, I'm rebuilding my life. I got to get on my own 2 feet. There's a lot of work left to be done in my personal, living arrangements, all of this stuff. And I'm just trying to do as much good as possible, right? Instead of, drinking or chasing women or doing stupid shit with my time, I'm trying to overwhelm with good. And that seems to be working for the most part. I haven't had like a sad moment like that in some time, and it's not that I don't miss them or whatever. It's just I've been trying to keep busy and do good and follow my journey with God. It's been miraculous, let's say. But yeah, you got to try to keep doing good things. Like the gym is by far has been a huge game changer. I wish I would have went back as soon as I got out of rehab, but I waited like 6 or 7 months to hit the gym. But the gym is good. Eating healthy is good. Try to go to bed at a good time is good. Finding community of like-minded individuals is good, right? So that could be anything. Me, I've been doing a lot of, my journey with God started at the beginning of my sobriety, and I've been doing a lot of, I've been indulging. I can't think of the word now. I feel silly. But I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've attended King's Army training. I've attended Sons of Scriptures meetings sometimes. I'm not going tonight. I got to go to the gym, go to bed. Shout out to my Sons of Scriptures brothers. I love you guys. So good things. You just got to do good things, right? So for me, I'm doing a lot of creative writing, or trying to. I'm not as much as I'd like since I went back to work, but trying to fill my time with good things that I like to do. I like doing karaoke. I've been to the bar sober a bunch, which is probably completely opposite, but I wasn't full-blown alcoholic, so I feel like I can go to the bar and not have a drink or smoke a joint, and I'm just fine. So just trying to do things that make me happy and do good. Anyways, that was a long-winded intro. As always, for reading the Daily Stoic, thanks for listening to my sad story. As always, reading the Daily Stoic, 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. Like I say every single time, if you don't know what Stoicism is, get the out of here and go Google it, do some research, see if it speaks to you, see if it's something you would like to learn more about, then come back, join me on my journey, or go buy a book, watch YouTube videos. There is plenty of information to get involved. I don't think you should learn it directly from me, and maybe I could introduce you, but I'm no master stoic or anything like that. I'm just doing these readings as a way to try to give back to the community and also fortify my knowledge in the philosophy itself. So thank you for joining me. Like, share, comment, do all those good things. I'm finishing off the year. I've been doing pretty good now. We're getting the videos done. I know I'm yapping a lot, whatever. I haven't done a long video in a while. It was odd when I went. So Facebook Live, I was doing them almost every day. I barely missed a day. It was easy. Boom, hit the live, read it, go. I didn't care. I would do it. I would think of cool shit. I'd do them outside, whatever. When I switched to YouTube, I became very conscious about, like, I don't want to do another one in the car. I don't want to do... And it was weird. Like, I was very... I was almost nervous. It was almost like, I don't know. Now I'm comfortable again. I don't care. There's not getting all that many views either, but who knows? Might one day. And they got some got some views. I noticed when I posted It's a Sad Day, I got like 25 views on that video. Internet's a crazy place, man. Y'all love negative. And it was sad because I don't remember what the heck the sad thing was, but it was a joke. But I noticed a lot of people tuned into that. Anyways, April 5th. Trust but verify. First off, don't let the force of the impression carry you away. Say to it, hold up a bit and let me see who you are and where you're from. Let me put you to the test. Epictetus Discourses 2.18.24. Is that where checking people started? Way back then? First off, don't let the force of the impression carry you away. Say to it, hold on a bit and let me see who... Oh, he's talking to the impression. I get it. Hold up a bit and let me see who you are and where you are from. Let me put you to the test. Ooh, I like this one. I already got a ton of thoughts. One of the wonders of your mind is the quickness with which it can comprehend and categorize things. As Malcolm Gladwell wrote in Blink, we are constantly making split-second decisions based on years of experience and knowledge, as well as using the same skill to confirm prejudices. I know the word, but that's not it. Confirm prejudices. Better. Stereotypes and assumptions. Clearly, the former thinking is a source of strength, whereas the latter is a great weakness. We lose very little by taking a beat to consider our own thoughts. Is it really so bad? What do I really know about this person? Why do I have such a strong feeling here? Is anxiety really adding much to the situation? What's so special about blank? By asking these questions, by putting our impressions to the test, as Epictetus recommends, we're less likely to be carried away by them or make a move on a mistaken or biased one. We're still free to use our instincts, but we should always as the Russian proverb says, trust but verify. Ooh, that is really good. And I am victim of going off of first impressions, off my own feelings, trying to run with something that I shouldn't be running with, like a good idea, like I take it too far. I want to, but I'll get back to that. But I have that, or I meet someone and I'm like, ooh, this is going to change my life. And they turn out to be full of shit, or yada, yada. Especially in sobriety, man, I was glowing. And I met a lot of people who said they want to help me with certain things, and then they flaked right out. It was very odd, and I believed everybody, and I was all in on everything. And there was a lot of weird disappointments, like odd little things that happened. Nothing major crazy, but it was like weird little, like stupid shit. Like, okay, so when I was volunteering at the encampment at City Hall, I ended up talking to a bunch of the encampment police. I met the sergeant of that task force, Sergeant Woods. And so one of the lady, I can't remember her name, I wish I could, but she was a woman police officer. She's like, have you ever thought about doing public speaking? I was like, that's all I want to do. She's like, you should delegate with the city, Hamilton City Police. And she's like, I think that'd be a good opportunity for you to speak your mind. I was like, awesome. She's like, go talk to Sergeant Woods. I talked to Sergeant Woods. She's like, yes, that would be a great idea. Blah, blah, blah. Gave me his card, follow-up email. I ended up meeting the chief. I delegated at Hamilton City Hall on May 1st, May 10th, May 1st. I don't remember. I met the chief of police that day. He was there. He crossed the floor to come say hi to me after I was done. My delegation shook my hand, said he was very proud of my sobriety, and said I spoke very well and that I should come delegate with the Hamilton City Police with my lived experience and help train some of his newer officers on how to deal with people with mental health and addiction. And bro, I was on fire. I was like, yes, I'm gonna do the coolest shit. And that never happened. Not sure why. Not sure if they just say that shit to everybody. Not sure. I followed up a few times and nothing ever came of it. But things like that happened to me a lot. A lot. And it's because I was, A, riding the pink cloud of sobriety. I believed everything and everything everyone told me. And B, my impression, I wouldn't second think, I wouldn't stop to think. But now, in saying that, I want to say this. You have to believe in some insane shit to follow your dreams. And I'm really turning a corner in the last month or two, and I'm telling you, we're going to make some waves. And I don't want to put my first impression on how I'm feeling and say it's going to be today or tomorrow. It could take some time. But I know for a fact I'm building something within myself, within all of my creative endeavors, within the contacts that I'm making, within my walk with God, within my journey, that is changing and transforming my life. Exactly what or how, I'm not sure, but it's happening. But you have to believe that so much. Like faith and belief is, you almost have to be borderline insane. And go with that. And I've really tried to, I'm really working on fortifying my beliefs and my faith in all of these things that I've been working on. And that, my friends, that's advice for me. The Stoics say second guess your impressions. Yes, don't do crazy, stupid shit on your first impressions, but also I would dare you to believe in your dreams, and I dare you to go chase them and believe that they're already done and watch miracles happen. So that is my advice. Love you guys. Love, hope, faith. Peace. Talk to you tomorrow. I think that's the outro. I'm almost there. I almost got it like down pat. I love you guys.